The season has started. Let's make our picks for the week, fellas. Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Right.
All right. Starting Thursday, September 4th, we got the Eagles and Cowboys. Eagles at home against the Cowboys. Eagles are 8.5 point home favorites. Yeah, I think this is easy. I'm going with the Eagles. I think the Eagles are riding high. I do believe this is why I picked the Cowboys to win the division. The Eagles won the Super Bowl, riding high. I think, teams that win the Super Bowl, unlike the Chiefs, teams that win the Super Bowl, they kind of fall off a little bit. Injuries and stuff like that catch up with them. But I think the Eagles will win this game because, like I said, they're still riding high. I got the Eagles. Who you got, Dale?
I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this. I'm gonna go with the Eagles winning this game. Um, they both team starters didn't play in the preseason at all. But I know what my team does when they don't play. They come out flat. The first
Mm.
game always come out flat unless they playing the Giants. Okay, that's the
Mm.
only time we smack the first game when we playing the Giants. But um, this is divisional. That 8.5 points is disrespectful. And I told you that last year. I told you that last year we went to the Commanders and they was 9.5 point favorites against us. I said, even with our backup quarterback, that's disrespectful. And I told you, don't take the points. We whipping that ass. Can't do that this time. All right, because their defensive line, their defensive line
Hmm.
is crazy, crazy good.
Hmm.
Eagles defensive line. We got a new offensive line. We kind of playing around with just a little bit. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So we ain't got our horses all steady yet on that. But it ain't gonna be an 8 point, 8.5 point game. I'm taking them points. Best believe
Taking
I'm
them.
taking them points. But the Eagles gonna win this game. It'll be closer than people think though. Because like I said, Dak eats against the Eagles. Okay.
Okay. All
Zero
right.
interceptions in 8 years, 300 yards a game, 10 touchdowns. That's what Dak do against them. He gets up for that game.
All right. All right. Chills, who you got?
Definitely going with the Eagles. The banner drops, rings will be received. Home crowd of Philly
Hmm.
coming out after the first game after the Super Bowl. I just think off of pure adrenaline and hype, they'll put forth a maximum effort that will definitely get them the victory. Could be a battle for a little while, but I think the crowd gets that big turnover for them, takes the momentum into wins this one, by about 10 or so. Um, Eagles.
Eagles. All right. And next we got the Friday game, September 5th. Um, like we said, at some point the NFL is just gonna put a game on every day of the week. I mean, why
Yeah, it's
not?
gonna
Without
be
question.
Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Without
Friday
question.
package is coming.
Right.
It's coming. The Friday package is definitely coming.
I mean,
Yeah.
all the days we're gonna have off is Tuesday and Wednesday now, but
What
it
what
is.
what streamer? You just got to find a streaming who hasn't gotten an NFL game yet. They'll get
Yeah,
that
that's what I
Friday.
said. Yep, it'll
Yep.
be Hulu. It'll be Disney. It'll
Disney,
be
yeah,
yeah, one of
Now,
those.
now Disney got snatched up by ESPN, so that's
that's
all I'm
true.
saying.
Well,
Mm.
it'll be a Tubi or somebody that'll get the Tuesday
Yeah, there
game
you
or something.
go. There,
Right there
something
you
like
go. The
that. There
Tubi,
you
the
go.
Tubi Friday game of the week.
There you go.
There it is. All right. Well, anyway, the Friday game, we got the Chargers at home, which is really Brazil. Um, we were playing the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 3.5 point road favorites. I got the Chiefs winning the game. This is a neutral site. Chiefs will win. Who you got, Dale?
I am going with the Chargers on this. I think the Chargers are new and improved, like the coach, like what they did in the offseason, like what they did. They brought Keenan, uh, not Carter. Yeah, what's the wide receiver? They brought the receiver back.
Yeah.
They
Keenan
talked
Allen, Allen,
Get
Allen.
Allen.
Allen, Keenan Allen.
You were
Yeah.
gonna
I
say
gotta say
Keenan
Keenan McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Good
Yeah, I
Lord.
was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
came out my head. I'm like, damn, that's way back.
Yeah.
But Keenan Allen brought him back. They got the running backs back there. They got Omarion Hampton. Um, and of course they got Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Herbert is a good quarterback. He's heading toward great. He just ain't quite get there yet. Made a couple playoffs, but ain't quite get there yet. But I like the coach. They come with that defense, the number one points against defense last year. Okay. And they always play the Chiefs close. Always play the Chiefs close. It'd be like a 3 point game every time. So if y'all see any numbers higher than three, 3.5, take the plus 3.5. Okay.
And
It'll be a
and
close game, but they'll win by 3 points.
and the Chargers also run the ball too. So
They
I
they run the
I
ball.
I like the Chargers, but I learned my lesson from last year of picking against the Chiefs. That's all. Cheers.
I agree. Definitely going to roll with Kansas City on this game. Neutral field. I think Kansas City um, this year really is going to play with a chip on their shoulder. I feel like they feel like the league um, has caught them and they want to reestablish themselves as the bullies on the block again. So I think the team probably had a great camp and is extremely focused on being successful. So I just think Mahomes makes that great play that gets them over the top. Tight game though, but Mahomes wins in the end.
Yep, I like that take. That's kind of what I believe as well. I believe they were embarrassed in the Super Bowl and they got a lot to prove this season. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if y'all
Mm-hmm.
remember, the Chiefs kind of start off kind of a little slow in the beginning of the year.
They do, but
mhm.
that's what I'm saying. I think the focus
Always
has
start off.
changed. They're going to show that we back on ours. So we'll see.
Mm.
Yep, yep. Okay. All right, Sunday. We got the Falcons at home against the Buccaneers. This is the 1 o'clock game. The Bucks are 2.5 point road favorites. And since I'm a Bucks hater,
Hmm. You know
I
you are.
I mean I really hate the Falcons more than anything. But these bums got too much talent. They should be winning. So it just doesn't make sense. So I'm picking the Falcons, but I know they're gonna mess this up some kind of way. They always do. They're gonna screw it up some kind of way. Like they screwed up the Super Bowl when they played against the Patriots. They should have won it 28-3. They screwed it up. They're gonna find a way to screw this game up too. But I'm gonna pick them just to jinx them. Who you got, Dell?
um, this is the battle of the coaches that I don't like, really. I
Hmm.
mean, because
Hmm.
I don't like Raheem, don't like Tampa Bay coach. I hate that look he got on his face when he make a stupid decision and they show a picture of him on the side of the sideline. I hate that. Oh my God. Um, I'm gonna go with the Bucks on this one. I'm gonna go with the Bucks on this one just for a simple fact. I think they got the better quarterback right now. Um, I think that their overall team is better. They got the better defense for sure.
Mhm.
Um, and I mean, like Chills mentioned, they got better receivers too. I think their better receivers top to bottom is
Oh,
better
don't
too.
don't
You
feed
got
into
the you
that
got the new
nonsense.
youngin. You got the new youngin. You got is Cameron Brate still there at tight end?
No, no,
Uh,
no, no. It's Kate Otten now.
Cade Otton, that's the guy now. Yeah, Cade Otton is the guy
Hmm.
now. But so Brate not
Hmm.
there at all no more?
Mm-mm.
Okay, all right. But
Hmm.
Cade Otton is a good tight end as well.
Last
Um,
time I saw a break was in New England.
okay.
Mm.
So I think they'll win by the 3 points. I would lay the 2.5 points and take the Bucks on the road.
Wow.
I
Don't
like
don't
I
let
like I like how you always give your gambling perspective.
You're right.
yes.
Gotta get
All
the
right.
odds.
People want to hear that, I'm sure.
Yes. Who you got, Jules?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you definitely know who I'm rolling with. It's definitely going to be the Bucks. I just feel like we have the better talent and team all the way around the board. To your point, Marvin, they definitely have talent in Atlanta, but Raheem has yet to be able to galvanize them to play as a unit. So you
Hmm.
just get splits and splashes from the players who can make plays. You gotta, Bajan will break a run, or he'll catch a screen and do something crazy, or you may get the one throw from Penix and you like, wow, that was impressive. And then you may get the receiver catch one, shake somebody, but it's never a cohesive movement of balling. And I think that's just where we are. We've come together as a unit and we got the talent in all the places. I honestly believe this is going to be a come out game for us and we win easy by at least 10.
Wow.
Man, stop it, man.
Now, yeah. Now, now,
10.
yeah. Now, just correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all got swept by them last year, right?
No, I think didn't y'all
No,
split?
split.
It was a split.
You sure you
Hmm.
split last year?
Hold on, wait. Let
For
me
some
think.
reason, I want to think we. I remember going through these
Yo,
bets
they
last
won.
year.
They got us. They got us. They won one in overtime, and then the kicker kicked the field goal. They did sweep us last year.
Yeah, because I remember Marv getting this
Because
game
that's
right
why they
last
was in
year,
control.
and
They
I
was
was
in
like,
control down the end, and they choked, losing games.
They did
mhm,
choke, but
mhm.
Hmm.
I thought there was a game in Atlanta that the Bucks won over them. I'm almost certain of that. You sure?
Hey, if we
I think
only
that's the
have a
one
way
when
to
he came
search,
back in overtime, I believe.
if
Yeah,
we only had a way to search and
I
really
I
find out,
know.
like,
that
If
a
Figure
way that we
game.
can like look it up and
I
see.
know if there was
That's
Uh,
a search engine or something where we can look this
yeah.
yes,
up.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
If you could
so
just
the
think
first
about
game,
something,
wow.
ask it. That would be
Right.
great. That would be great.
Okay, so the first game looks like it was,
Overtime. He is
I thought
correct.
we lost. I
yeah,
thought we lost in
overtime. Yep,
overtime. Yeah,
36-30. Gee,
yeah. I thought it. Yeah, it was a tight. It was a tight game. I thought we lost that one. It crushed me.
wow. Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
lost the next one in Tampa Bay
Yep.
about 2 weeks
Yeah, we
later.
swept us. Yeah, they swept us.
Yep.
31 and said they scored 30 some points, 30 points a game on y'all. Hold
Yeah.
up.
That that was Kirk Cousins.
And that was Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm about
That
to say.
did that.
That was Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't
number two
sleep on Kirk
quarterback.
Cousins. See, that's another thing too. There's
That's the
people
number
going
two guy.
Like Kirk Cousins is a bum or something. Stop it.
No, he ain't a
He
bum.
he
I mean, he
threw
ain't a
for
total bum.
he threw for 500 yards in the first game against them.
Yeah, yes he did. He went nuts against us. Yes he
Yep.
did. Kirk
Ooh.
Cousins plays well against us. I'll never forget the I like it game. I hate it to this day.
That's
You like
right.
that?
That's right.
I was at that game.
This making me question my pick.
I
God
got beer and everything thrown on me as I left out.
dang. It's making me question my pick. Wait a minute.
Nah, don't you question. I promise you, don't
Wait a
you
minute.
question. Don't you
Hold
question.
up.
Hey, listen, Penix is not ready. And the heat that Todd Bowles gonna bring that young fella, and he only 3 games in, he not ready yet. Move
Yeah, he
on.
don't
Come
got a lot
on,
of
let's go. We
speed.
ain't gonna keep talking about these jokers. Let's go, Bucks. Next game.
All right. We got the Browns at home against the Bengals. The Bengals are 4.5 point road favorites. I got the Bengals winning this game. There's no way the young kid from LSU is going to lose this game against the sad Browns. Who you got, Dell?
I don't know, man. I'm so used to the Bengals starting off slow. I'm so used to starting off slow. I'm ready to take the Browns for real. I'm really ready to take the Browns. Uh, Joe Flacco 2 years ago was damn near on the MVP level for about 7 games in a row. The last time he started for them. All right.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, Jerry Judy done arrived as a top one of the top receivers in the league now. I mean, he was actually productive last year, like very productive, has some very big games. Now that was with Jameis. You know what
Those
I'm
are
saying? I mean,
Jameis.
that was with Jameis was playing. But but I think that Flacco's a better thrower than Jameis. As far as not turning the ball over.
40
Okay.
old Flacco.
Yeah, 40-old Flacco. It's definitely 40-old Flacco. I mean, he was 38-year-old Flacco when he was going nuts. Had like 7 300-yard games. But the difference is this year is that, and I'm telling you, Dak need to do this too, is getting on my nerves. The Bengals played Joe Burrow in the preseason. He played. He
Hmm.
played
Hmm.
extensively in the
Hmm.
preseason.
Hmm.
Joe
Hmm.
Burrow was serious this year. He said, we're gonna hit the ground running. We ain't
Hmm.
coming out with that flat we do every year. We gonna come. We gonna come with the full arsenal. You know what I'm saying? And they got them horses at receiver. Now you want to talk about best receivers in the league, Chills? Those are the best receivers in the league.
I
Okay,
won't argue that. I won't
that's the
argue that.
best one too.
I
That is
won't argue that. I won't
yeah,
argue that.
that is the best one too, by far. Uh, but I think the Bengals, because Barrow, they decided they're gonna play him and get all the got a lot of work in preseason. They're gonna be ready to roll. And with the opposite of that, the Browns didn't play Flacco that much in the preseason. So
Exactly.
I think they'll come out flatter and the Bengals will take it. 4.5.
Chills.
Definitely rolling with the Bengals. Um, much of what you guys said, I think Burrow wants to get out to a fast start, um, and getting to understand his demeanor by watching the quarterback series on Netflix. Good show, shameless plug.
Mm.
Um, but he wants to win. He's a winner, and I think he wants to come out and he's going to show that, y'all not on our level, Cleveland. Cleveland will play passionate for a half and they'll give it up in a second. I
Exactly.
go Cincinnati.
Yeah. I mean, the Browns are a poorly run franchise, just like the Falcons are. They'll find a way to screw it up. They always
Fact,
do.
facts.
All right. Next, we got the Colts at home against the Dolphins. The Colts are actually favored in this game by 1.5 points. I think that's nuts. I'm going with the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to win this, probably mop the floor with the Colts. Go ahead with Indiana Jones at quarterback for the Colts now. Who you got, Dale?
Indiana Jones. That's the
Mm.
new name for him. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I'm not sure if A-Chan gonna be playing for this game, but they got that backup running back, Ollie Gordon. He's gonna be just as good. He ain't as fast as A-Chan. There's very few running backs that are, but he's gonna be just as good. Um, and I'm not sure what Danny Dimes gonna look like, or Indiana Jones. I don't know what he gonna look like on his team. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the team that got the established offense and quarterback. Go with the Dolphins.
Chills.
Is Indianapolis running back healthy this year?
Jonathan Taylor, I
Yeah,
believe so.
yeah, he
I,
is so far.
Taylor?
hmm
Yeah, so far he is.
I'm going with Indianapolis.
Okay.
I think Indianapolis is going to win it ugly, but they get it done. I don't believe that Miami is a team. They're a team divided. I think the little speedster is a distraction. Him not being voted captain. It's a whole lot that's going to
Tyreek
go into that.
Tyreek Hill not captain no more?
Tyreek, yeah, they didn't vote him captain this year.
No, they didn't.
Mm.
And I mean, you can't take yourself out the game last game of the season. Make loud proclamations that you want out of here and you're not coming back, and then now you still there. Uh, long as that vibe is there, they'll find a way to lose. I'm gonna go with Indianapolis by field goal.
All right, next we got the Patriots at home against the Raiders. The Patriots are 2.5 point home favorites. And yeah, I'm going with the Patriots. As I told you before, Mike Brable
Hmm.
is the head coach. I like him as a head coach. I think he's a smart head coach. And he's going to put his team in a good situation to win the game, even though he's playing against Pete Carroll. But man, what is this? 72-year-old Pete Carroll? And and nothing, no ageism here and anything like that. I'm just saying that a year off or however many years it's been since Pete Carroll last coach, I think it's going to take him some time to get back into the game, and before you know, he's going to retire again. But I got the Patriots win this game. Who you got, Dale?
Hey man, I don't know if you saw it, but Pete Carroll's out there flinging that ball like a young spry quarterback. He was flinging that ball out there during training camp. So, you know what I'm saying? He might be a young 72. You know what I'm saying? He's still out there flinging that thing, quarterback,
Uh,
like a
mhm.
quarterback. But yeah, this is clear. This is a clear case of the West Coast team coming east at 1 o'clock.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fair
If you
enough.
know me, no, I don't like that's not a good recipe at
Very
all.
good point.
Hmm.
Very
There's
good
a new
point.
team, new quarterback, new everything. They got
Mm,
Genty, you know what I'm saying? But
hmm
they got but the Patriots got Vrabel. You know what Vrabel gonna bring? He gonna bring defense. Vrabel's
Hmm.
going to bring defense. He did it with Tennessee when he was coach over there, and he's gonna do it with the Patriots now. He back, in his home team, where he came up at. So I got the Patriots winning this one by 3 points.
Chills.
I'm pretty torn because one thing I give Pete Carroll, no matter what his age is, his teams play hard.
That's fair.
Um, they definitely compete, so he knows how to galvanize men. Um, eh, but much of what Dale said, I don't like the West Coast team coming all the way across and playing an early game at 1 o'clock with a
Mhm.
Mike Vrabel defense who's going to put himself in a position not to lose. Um, I honestly feel like the Raiders got the better quarterback in Geno, but the 1 o'clock thing is just I got to get the edge to. New England. So I go with New England on this one. New England with the win.
There you go. And to make a correction here, soon to be 74-year-old Pete Carroll.
74, 74.
Damn,
He'll be 74 on September 15th. Yes.
Okay.
That's
damn.
yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
As Kevin Hart said to Don Cheadle.
Damn. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. The game of the week. We got the mighty, mighty Saints at home against the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are 6.5 point favorite. Now that's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. How you gonna come into the dome and be 6.5 point favorite? I mean, that's crazy, yo. The Cardinals? It's not like we're playing the Eagles.
Spencer Rattler.
You got
That
Rattler, dog. It's the Rattler effect.
Bradley, he ain't that bad. He's an NFL quarterback. Okay, let's cut this out.
Barely. That's loosely using
Oh
that
and
term,
6.
but okay.
Oh and 6.
That's loosely using that term right there, but okay.
Oh and 6.
You know what? You know what? I don't like the Saints slander. I don't like it. So with that, I'm going with the Saints. I think the Saints are going to surprise everyone and win this game. They're going to come out.
Mm,
They're going to be doing the Statue of Liberty, double reverses, wide receiver passes, every trick
mm,
play out of the book. They're going to come at you with it, and the crowd's going
mm.
to be into it. And we're going to get the W on this. I got the Saints winning this. This is my bold pick. Saints. Who you got, Dale?
That's definitely bold. That's very, very, very bold, Marvelous. Very, very bold. Okay. Uh Wrong but bold.
Mhm.
Hey man, you gotta take the 6.5 and take the Arizona
six,
Cardinals. Come on,
six
man.
and a half? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
6.5 in
The
Arizona,
first game of the
man.
season, 6.5.
Yeah,
No.
dog. This ain't last year. Y'all ain't gonna have them miracle 2 games that y'all had and then fall off the cliff. Y'all already off the cliff now. so, I just don't I just don't see how the Saints gonna score points. How they gonna generate points. I just don't see it. And y'all got a problem. Y'all have always historically had a problem with running quarterbacks.
Running quarterbacks, yes.
And there's no more running quarterback than this one coming up. Okay, they don't
Totally
want no
def
more than him.
totally different defensive strategy, defensive coach. Everything is different.
And no, sir, I got to go with the Arizona Cardinals. Even and we going against the 1 o'clock thing. The West coming sort of east. It ain't always east, but it's kind of sort of east. Um, but at least they down in the southern part of the United States coming over. It ain't the full travel. But yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals, man. I just don't. The Saints won't wait to score enough points. They just won't score
Whatever,
enough.
man. Whatever.
You
Nobody
might
want to
score
hear that.
12. You might score 12.
12.
12 points, dog. That's all I can give you.
Chills, who you got, man? Come on. Saints, right?
Sorry, sir. This one got to roll with Arizona. When it comes to situations like this, you got to go with the better quarterback. And Mighty Mouse is the better quarterback than me. I think he's going to do Mighty Mouse things, definitely get the victory. They're returning like 8 or 9 starters. So I think they're going to come out and play better with better rhythm. He can find his lanes now, but as always, his diminutive style, he's always got to get out. He can't stand in that pocket and make them throws. So that always bothers me. But they still have better talent than New
He,
Orleans,
he's five
Arizona.
eight. He can't see over the line.
That's facts.
That's why
That,
he stayed 15 yards back so he can see
that's
over.
facts.
Right.
Man,
That's
that's why
facts.
he be so
Yeah.
far back.
He can't see anything. All right, whatever. Saints will win this game. Nobody's listening to you clowns. Um, Jets at home against the Steelers. Justin Field gets his revenge. Psych. Steelers are going to win this game. They're 2.5 point road favorites. I got the Steelers winning. Who you got, Dale?
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Jets on this one, man. I'm
Okay.
gonna flip the script just a little
Ooh.
bit. Home team. I can't have all these road teams going in and just winning every game. It just can't. It just ain't gonna happen. I just can't see that
Mm.
happen. And
Hmm.
and like you said, they do have. He does have a little chip on his shoulder. How they did him last year. He was winning, and they still sat him down, put Russ in
That is
there.
true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So he got a little extra. You know what I'm saying? He got a little extra incentive to play well. And the Jets. for as bad as they are and they've been, they do have some talent. It's not like they don't have no talent on that team. It's just the organization is bad. The
Okay.
organization is real, real bad.
That
But I do think that early on, while everybody's still healthy, they can compete with the Steelers, and it's a reason why it's only 2.5 points. But I'm going to go out there, and I think you said it got to be at least three for a bowl pick. So it ain't a bowl pick officially. You said 2.5, right?
yeah, 2.5,
Two
not
and a half.
enough to be a bold pick. And but
Yeah, not enough to be a bowl pick. But
and
mhm.
oh, I was just gonna say, not only is Justin Fields getting his revenge, Aaron Rodgers is going back to New York to get his revenge. So
Hey
just
man,
want
you
to put
had
that
your
out
Rodgers is
there.
take,
going
man.
back as well.
Don't be stealing my thunder. You had
Oh,
your take,
oh,
sir.
oh,
That is
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's right. Aaron Rodgers is going back. He's definitely going back. But the Jets defense got a little, get a little revenge on him too.
Hmm.
So we're gonna see. This is a battle of the revenge game. So we're gonna see the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Get the flip. These the flipped quarterbacks from last year, and yeah, we gonna see. But I got the Jets. I got the Jets at home, winning a very very close home game. Very very close.
All right. Chills, who you got?
Rolling with the Steelers. In all actuality, this is the revenge. This is a game about two quarterbacks,
Exactly.
and I believe Aaron Rodgers wants to show the Jets organization and also Justin Fields that I'm still that guy. I think him and the receiver 14, what's his name
DK
from
Metcalf.
Seattle, DK
Metcalf.
Metcalf. Yeah, I think him and Metcalf are going to have a big day. I got the Steelers running away with this and winning by 10. Um, New coach for Jets. He's trying to establish a culture. Just it's not going to happen in the first game. I think the Steelers run away with this with the experience. I got the Steelers winning by at least 10. I think this is easy money.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think they're gonna lock. I think they're gonna lock Sauce on DK, and the 42,
Hmm.
the 41 turning 42. Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he can get around
I
like
think
he
he's
used
gonna
to.
show y'all. I think he's gonna show y'all. Like, don't y'all got me messed up. This is my last hurrah too. I think we're gonna have a great year out of Aaron. Personally, that's just me.
Hmm.
Mm,
I
okay,
think they're gonna start
you
off
take that.
strong. Like I told you when we covered the AFC what is it, North, I felt like this is a bad mixture with Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin. I think it's gonna start off okay,
Hmm.
but as the season progresses and tough situations come up, these two are gonna argue and they're not gonna get along. That's just my take on it. I just think you got two strong personalities that's going
Okay.
out there. So
Okay.
anyway. All right, next we have the Commanders at home against the Giants.
Mm.
Um, I don't believe in the Giants. I don't care who they got at
Unless
quarterback.
they playing the Cowboys, you
Unless they're playing the Cowboys, exactly. That's when they come alive. I've never forgiven the Giants for letting Saquon Barkley go and letting him go to the Eagles. Like I told you, the best analogy I can give you is it's like the Lions letting Barry Sanders leave and go to the San Francisco 49ers of the 90s when they had Joe Montana and Steve Young and all of these people and Jerry Rice. You put the best running back in the league, a generational running back, and you send him to Philadelphia. Dumb. So no respect for the Giants after that dumb move. I got the Commanders winning. They're 6.5 point home favorites. Who you got, Dale?
yeah, especially you don't like the Giants because you picked them last time they opened the season with the Cowboys, and Cowboys beat them 40 donuts. So they embarrassed you. They embarrassed your pick, man. You can't
Why you got
like
to
them.
bring up old stuff? Why you got to bring up old stuff, yo?
I just want to see how you flipped it. I just wanted to see you only doing this with the Cowboys. That's it. Okay, all right. You only doing it with the Cowboys. All right, okay, I got you. See, that proves the hate right there. Look, I want to take the Giants so bad. I really do. I want to take them so bad in this game. If they were at home, I would take them. I would take the Giants in a heartbeat.
Wow. Wow.
They already have a good defense. Already their defense was sneaky good last year. It just they couldn't score no points like they needed to. They couldn't score no points. But you bring in you solidify your wide receiver with Russell Wilson, right? You got the young dude Jackson Dart, you know what I'm saying, who showed a little something in preseason, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there was some average defenses coming at him. It wasn't like, You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he had the full gamut with all the blitzes and all that stuff coming at him the whole time, right? So if you think about last year, right? The Giants were terrible. They won what, 4 games, 5 games?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter. The Commanders only beat them by 3 points in the first game.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. They beat them by 3 points in the first game with the new fangled dangle offense, the new high flying quarterback, all that, you know what I'm saying? And the sorry Giants. They won 3 points, right? That was in Washington.
Young quarterback learning the ropes. Yep.
Okay, young
And what
quarterback
happened the
on the
second time
ropes.
they played?
They won by 5. Commanders won by 5. 22-27. Very
Okay.
competitive, wasn't it? Very competitive. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Giants were kind of in a lot of games like that, a lot of close games that they could have won if they had some better coaching, or if their quarterback could have played a little better. You know what I'm saying? Down the stretch. They had a lot of little close games like that. They have shockingly they got a really good defense, and they added some keys in the draft too. When they got Burns from Carolina. That was one step, but then they added some more in the draft. They're going to be sneaky good. You get Russell Wilson solidify that quarterback, and that running back tandem they got back there, that triumvirate. They got triplets back there, kind of little mini triplets. They're unnamed triplets. But you bring Tracy, Scatterboo, and Singletary. You bring those three back there. That's a solid running back field. That's a very solid running back field. And what people don't realize is the Commanders' defense is going to be dreadful. It was bad last year. I remember Tariq Hill went there and he went nuts for like 200 some yards and 3 touchdowns. Okay. They're going to have problems stopping anything. Okay. You got Neighbors, like I told you, going to be a top 5 receiver this year. Going to be top 5 receiver. You got Russell Wilson, who solidifies the quarterback, and you got a running back. I think they're going to be able to score them. And with that defense, might be able to slow them down a little bit. But this is the first game. I think they're gonna win the game at home. They're not gonna win in Washington. I think Washington's yet again winning very close.
Man,
Very close. 3 points.
man, you had me going there. I thought you was gonna pick the
Hey,
Giants,
Alabama
man.
gave us
I said I wanted
45
to.
minutes to the Giants.
I said I wanted to, and I'm just telling you how close this game gonna be.
It said
Cause y'all,
Redskins on the
cause y'all,
drop.
I
cause y'all,
mean,
cause y'all think this is gonna be a blowout, and it's not. I'm just trying to tell you,
I'm
it's gonna
just
be
saying,
real
dude.
close.
You gave us all the reasons why the Giants should win this game, and
They're
then you
gonna
let us
split.
down.
They're winning. They're
Mhm.
winning New York. They're winning
Okay,
New York.
all
Mhm.
right.
They're just
Chill.
not gonna
Don't
do it on
don't
the road.
don't set us up like that.
I definitely won't. With all of what Dale said, I'm going with the Giants. I think this is the shocker game that wakes up the Redskins to play. But just through my history of living here in the DMV, knowing that every time the Giants come to Washington, it's a battle.
It is. It really
It
is.
don't matter what it is, what the records are, these two just go at it.
Yep.
The Redskins defense, I don't believe in. I think it's going to be a shootout or the last person with the ball type of win. But I'm leaning towards the Giant making that play, um, and opposed to the rookie. I think the rookie might make a big mistake. I mean, not the rookie, not a rookie, but I just think this is a game that they falter to wake them up to get focused to play better for the rest of the year as far as the Skins are concerned. But I think the Giants sneak in, creep one, get one, and get out here with the victory. So I'm going Giants.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, you're both wrong. It'll be the
Word
Commanders
up.
winning this game.
He chose
Well, that's
Commanders.
right.
I'm the
That's
only
right.
one. I'm the only one that chose the
I
That's
took
Giants.
true.
Commanders. He
That's
the
right.
lone wolf. He the lone wolf.
I. That's
On
true.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It'll be a squeaker. They'll luck out somehow and win it.
The
You know, they win the game. But what's the spread on that? What's the spread on that?
Commanders 6.5. So this
Oh
is a
yeah, I'm taking
bold pick by
I'm,
y'all.
I'm
By the
taking
chill.
plus 6.5 in the Giants. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely taking 6.5 in
Oh
the
yeah.
Giants.
I think you should. I mean, you got two division teams here.
Mm-hmm.
They always going to play
Mm-hmm.
each other
Right,
hard. But
Mm-hmm.
right.
I think the Commanders are going to win. I think the Giants got way too much going on with that team. I think they
Who's
got a
running?
chemistry problem.
Who's running the ball for Washington?
Does it matter?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jade
it does.
Daniels.
Of course it
Jade
Yeah,
matters.
Daniels.
right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Jaden
and you
Daniels.
know, and you know he
And
got bumped out
listen,
a couple games last year.
It'll
the
be
youngest,
Eckler.
the youngest gonna catch one.
He gonna catch one. It's
He
gonna be
gonna catch.
another
He gonna catch one
RG3
this
moment.
year.
It'll be another RG3
Nah,
moment.
no, I'm not wishing that on him. But He
It's
gonna
the
take that
NFL.
hit to make him know I got to learn how to get down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Fair
it's
enough.
the
Fair enough.
NFL. You will get caught eventually. He got bumped out a couple times last year,
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Couple people caught him
including
on
the
that
game against us.
sideline. We caught him on that sideline.
Oh yeah, that was that game when he played
Yeah, he
Georgia.
tried to
Yeah.
jump
Yeah.
up and get the flag on us.
Yep.
Yeah, we gave him 3 yards off that line. Take that, youngin.
Yeah. All right. All right. Next game. Jaguars at home against the Panthers. The Jags are 3.5 point home favorites. I got the Jags winning this game. Like I told you, I think this is the year the Jags win that division, and it starts with a win over the Panthers to get them hyped. So I got the Jags. Who you got, Dell?
I'm going with the Jaguars. It's going to be another close game. Panthers going to be winning in the fourth quarter, but they're going to come back. Jaguars going to come back and win because Panthers defense still not there yet. But I
You
think
still
this is.
believe in the Panthers?
I believe in
Mm,
Bryce Young. I'm telling you, he's tiny, but I believe in that player. I do.
two, 2 more years for him.
Hmm,
Hopefully, he
maybe
can make it 2 years. Who you got,
he just
Chills?
Hopefully,
just need to get out.
hopefully.
He needs to get out of that
Uh,
organization what he needs. So.
Yes.
just a little, insider information that I know. Our offensive coordinator from last year went to Jacksonville. He's now the head coach, and
Yep.
I watched him eat Carolina alive with play calling last year. I know he knows how to beat Carolina. He's very familiar with them, and I think the Jaguars going to show off this game.
Mm.
Mm,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Yep. That was one of the points I brought up is that he is the head coach. Is it Liam
Mm-hmm.
Cone?
Yep, Liam Cohen, you got it.
Yep.
That's a good nugget.
Yep. These are the 4 o'clock games. 4 or 5 games. Broncos at home against the Titans. Broncos are 7.5 point home favorites. Yeah, I got the Broncos winning this. I'll let Dell tell you how many points to take on this. Who you got, Dell?
Well, let me just tell you, for basics, 7.5 is a terrible number to ever take. It really is. Unless you think the team is about to blow the other team out, I would never take 7.5. That hook gets you every time. But with that being said, the Broncos are gonna win this by at least 10. Okay. They're gonna at least win this by 10 points. Young fella going to the altitude, the mile high altitude.
hmm
No. And messing with that defense, Broncos defense, top five defense. No, not gonna be good. So it's gonna look pretty bad for him, and he's probably not used to having that top corner like Surtain out there. Top 10 100 player this year, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Surtain. Uh, I don't think he's gonna be used to this defense. According to how that preseason defense played, and he's gonna struggle. So I got the Broncos big in this one.
Okay. Chills.
2 touchdowns.
Definitely rolling with the Broncos. Um, just think Sean Payton will be too much for the rookie. I think
hmm
they're going to know what to throw at him. Um, and I think Bo Nix is going to have a second year in Peyton's system. I think if anybody else should know that the more you go in Peyton's system, the better you get year after year because you get the understanding the philosophy. And now
Yep.
you got
Yep.
the 1, 2, and 3, and not just the 1 and 2. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, I got Denver. I got Denver winning this week. Easy.
And I'm more than sure that Peyton is going to start adding some more plays to the playbook for the kid. He's probably going to, I can remember years back when they had the 2 play call system where Breeze would call 2 plays, get up to the line of scrimmage, doesn't like what he sees, say kill, 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 and go to the second play. So I can see stuff like that happening.
Hmm.
All right. All right.
Definitely.
Next, Seahawks at home against the 49ers. 49ers are 2.5 point road favorites. Um, this here, I got the 49ers. I got the 49ers winning it. I'm just not. I know you want to convince me that Sam Darnold is going to do well with the Seahawks. I'm struggling to believe that. I'm struggling to see the Seahawks being a good team this season. And as I said before, I think the 49ers now make a rebound after having so many injuries and playing tough teams last season. So I got the 49ers winning this game. Dell.
Um, I'm going with the 49ers on this one. It's everything's just too new right now. You bring in Cooper Cup, You know what I'm saying? You bring in Sam Darnold. You know, you got those two running backs. You got Chardonnay and Walker, Kenneth
Yep.
Walker. That I mean, that's a good running back tandem. It really is.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
everything's just a little too new. You know, 49ers, everything's together. They're the same quarterback, same running back, same receivers, except for, no Debo. But Debo's out all the time. But there's not a whole lot of new pieces. And I think they just go in. And I really don't see where Seahawks improved their defense. They really need to improve their defense for last year. And I don't really see what they did to do that this year. Maybe I missed some players, but not that I recall they brought in nobody. So I got the 49ers covering that 2.5 points, and going to see Seattle and winning that.
Chills. Tell me you got Seattle winning.
This is another two teams that always battle each other tough,
Hmm.
and it's always a battle in Seattle. I don't know how that 12th man is going to affect them. I'm just not
It's
familiar.
12.
This a new coach,
New offensive coordinator.
new offense. That's what I say. Everything's new. Now they can hit the ground running, but I just think Kyle will have too much dialed up to get them over the hump. So I think the number is decent right where it is. I think it's going to be a close game, and I got San Francisco edging it out.
All right. Packers at home against the Lions.
Mm.
Packers are 2.5 point home favorites. Um, as I
Now
told
that's
you
the
before,
425 game.
that was
Hmm.
that.
That's the 425 game too.
That is the
You laying
425
that one.
game. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. As I told you before, I like the Packers winning this division. I think this is their year. It's going to all come together. And this was before Parsons was traded to them. But I think he adds even more for that defense. And as I told you, I think the Lions are going to take a step back after Ben Johnson left for Chicago. Uh, Not to say that the new offensive coordinator is not as dynamic and creative as Ben Johnson was, but it's going to take some time, right? The quarterback has to get used to the play calls. The new offensive coordinator has to get used to making the right play calls for this offense. So I think they're going to take a step back. And in this game, I have the Packers winning. Dell.
Mm. I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. I just think that right now, this second, they're a better team, just slightly better. Ain't a whole lot better, but I think they're a slightly better team. I mean, it won't surprise me if the Packers win, but I just think right now, starting off, it's going to be the Lions. Lions just going to they're just going to outscore them. That's just draw what it is. They're just going to
Get
score
ready to
more
say
points.
they gonna do anything on defense.
Yeah, they're just going to score more points. That's all.
Chills.
They are in Detroit, correct?
No, this game is in Green Bay.
Oh, we're in Green
Green Bay.
Bay.
Hmm.
I'll go with the Lions. I think the Lions want to set the tone that we're still this team and y'all coming after us. I think they want to still keep the big brother hold on them. So yeah, I got them being I got it being a gritty win, the old Detroit way. But I got Detroit pulling this one out, so I go with Detroit on the road victory.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You're both wrong, but that's fine.
Hmm.
All right. Rams at home against the Texans. The Rams are two
Mm.
and a half point favorites against the Texans. Um,
Mm.
Mm.
as I said before, when we were covering the NFC West, I don't like what's going on with Stafford. I'm hearing too much about this back problem. Um, he's 37 years old. That worries me. Um, I'm going with the Texans. I'm going with the young guns. I got the Texans winning this game, going into Los Angeles, beating the Rams. Dell.
I'm going with the Rams. I think the addition of Javante Adams is going to be big for them. I think he still got some gas in the tank, and him and Puka together. That's going to be just as strong as Cooper Cup and Puka was. And yeah, there is a concern with Stafford. He hasn't played. He's been this back issue he having. Hasn't played any preseason. Hasn't played any mini camp or inter team scrimmage or whatever. He hasn't even played that. So that is a concern. But it's the early part of the season, the beginning part of the season. He hasn't had the chance to break down yet. So I think he'll last at least this game, at least this. And yeah, I think the Rams will defend home pretty good. How many point favorites are they? Two and
Two
a
and a
half.
half.
Yeah, I think they'll cover the 2.5. The
Okay.
Rams.
Okay. Chills.
Definitely rolling with Houston. I think D'Amico Ryans is one of the best young coaches that's not getting
Mm-hmm.
his due. I think he's gonna have his defense fired up and hunting, and he gonna let them know that his blood coming out his back, meaning he hurt. So go get it. So I think they're gonna knock him around, hit him around, make sure he is healthy, and I think that's gonna be the game plan to win a very physical game. I think they're gonna come in there and push the Rams around. Rams normally start slow before they find their groove, and I think this is one of the games where they show that. So I got the Houston coming in there and bullying them for a victory.
Oh, wow. Oh, you got them bullying them.
It's gonna be they're gonna bully them.
Wow.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, what did they improve to? What did they add to become bullies? Because they were losing last year to
It,
some
it's
team
the
they shouldn't have
scheme.
lost to.
That's true, but it's the
Mm,
scheme. They're coming forward. I think D'Amico Ryan's he knows how to get his mind right, and I think every year going to be a better year. So we'll see. I like
okay.
Houston coming in and dominating that game. Not dominating in by points, but style of play.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what's Houston's quarterback's name? This is his third year.
Stroud. DJ.
Stroud,
Stroud.
CJ,
Yep.
CJ.
DJ
Yep.
Stroud.
Yeah, CJ. So CJ is going into his third season. Like I said last season, every rookie quarterback that second season they come in, they kind of hit a wall. And now, he's probably worked on where he was short last season. He's going to pick it up this season. So I think that's going to happen for him. I think the Texans are going to take down the Rams here and have a decent season, even though I did pick the Jaguars to win this division. Yeah. All right. Next. This is the 8:20 game, Sunday night game. Bills at home against the Ravens. This is a rematch of, was it the divisional round, the AFC
Divisional round.
playoffs?
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
When the
Yep.
Bills kicked them on, like, get up out of here.
Yep.
Leave
Yep.
the
Yep.
Ravens away. Made them fly home.
Made them fly home. And what was it? Andrews that dropped the ball in the end zone?
Two
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
conversion.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
2 point
Cold,
conversion.
cold, cold fingers, man. Hey, his fingers
Yep.
are crazy.
Well, that's why you win your
Mhm.
conference so you can play at home.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? You don't play in Buffalo. So I think this is a revenge game for the Ravens. By the way, the Bills are 1.5 point home favorites. With that, I'm still picking the Ravens to win this game. I think it's a revenge game for the Ravens. They need this for their own psyche because they're going into another season where they got to get to the Super Bowl. They got to at least get to the Super Bowl, or it'll be another failed season. So I think the Ravens want to start off right, and they're going to win this game over the Bills. What you got, Dell?
Uh, I think I got the Bills winning this. You still got
Mm.
MVP. Uh, you still got the MVP on that team. And I thought that team was supposed to regress last year with losing all them receivers and all that stuff, and not really adding much. I mean, Keon Coleman hasn't been great. Seemed like he almost damn near bust. Uh, but they signed Cook. I think that, even in that game against the Ravens last year, in a way more important game, the Bills were dominating that game. I mean, Ravens came back and made it interesting. They made it real interesting, but the Bills were dominating that game. Um, and really, I don't really see anything changing on it right here. I mean, they may not dominate this game, but I do think they're gonna kind of win it, not comfortably, but I think they're gonna be ahead and they're gonna stay ahead, that type of thing. I got the
DEI,
Bills.
DEI MVP. There's no way he
DEI.
should have.
40 touchdowns wasn't enough. Don't you say?
I mean, compared to a guy that threw for 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions, just doesn't make any sense. How did Josh Allen win MVP? But anyway,
The same way Lamar won it when he only threw 24 touchdowns.
it depends on who he was competing against.
He
His
was,
stats were better. His stats were better.
uh,
But that's a debate for another time.
yeah.
Who you got, Chills?
I'm going with my Super Bowl pick, Ravens.
Hmm.
I think the
Super Bowl.
Ravens will. I think the Ravens will not be denied. The only angst I will have is if they play the Bucks in the Super Bowl. But outside of that, I have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl this year. I think that the whole team is extremely focused. I think the drop last year just gave them exactly what they needed to come in camp focused. Um, I honestly think that this is going to be a very special year for Baltimore. So I definitely got Baltimore coming in and winning
The,
easy.
the Ravens had their special chance when they had that home game against the Chiefs. Okay, the Chiefs own it. If you're not going to disband the Chiefs or send them to the NFC, Ravens not going to no Super Bowl.
All right.
The
All right.
Chiefs, the Chiefs own them. Okay, every time, no matter
Listen,
what the situation is, they
Lamar
spanking them.
Lamar shows everyone this year, and he wins MVP.
I mean, if he ain't show doing his other MVP, his other three MVP
I
seasons,
know.
I don't know when he's gonna be able to show it, dog.
I don't. I think there's some Lamar fatigue with the MVP because
Okay.
I looked at the MVP race last season was not even a competition in my opinion, and somehow the way
Well,
Josh
it
Allen won, it was
was
like,
because I said that Saquon should have won it. Saquon should have won it to
oh
me.
yeah, but
So
this
for
is
real, it was some
oh
competition.
yeah,
It was
we
some
agree on
competition.
that, but we know this is a
Yeah.
quarterback award, so we know Saquon wasn't going to get it. You and I said that. It,
And we also said that running backs have won it before.
they have,
Yeah.
but they
Yes,
Yeah.
they
have to do
have.
something extraordinary to win it. They have to
2,000 yards is extraordinary. Only
That's what I mean.
eight players did it.
But you got to tear your knee the year before and
Oh,
then
come
rush for
on,
2,000
man.
yards to win it. There's got to be something extraordinary. They're just not going to give it to a running back. They're going to give him Offensive Player of the Year, but they ain't going to give him MVP. You know that. It's a quarterback award.
That's
Just like the
he
Heisman Trophy is a quarterback award, too.
I mean, running backs get that award too.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. But compared to quarterbacks, how many running backs have won this award compared to quarterbacks?
Yeah, I'm just saying it happens. It's not so
No,
impossible like you're making it out to be. Like it can't win it. They
I didn't
should.
say they can't.
When they do something extraordinary, you said it's a quarterback. You said there's no way he could win it. I'm trying to tell you, it's a way he could have win it, and he did what he needed to do to win it. He sat out a game and got 2,000 yards. Come on, man.
and he still didn't win it. Even with
Because they're so
putting up,
enamored with Lamar. Lamar.
no, they're
That's why
enamored with quarterbacks.
no,
Quarterbacks
they're
are
enamored with
always in
Lamar.
line to win that award.
There's a push to push Lamar to the front, even though, like I said, he threw 24 touchdowns and they still getting the MVP. Why?
Because he ran
Dak
for
threw
almost
37.
1,000 yards.
Dak, it don't matter. Dak threw for
What do you mean it
37.
don't matter? A quarterback running for 1,000 yards don't matter?
Yeah, but that's not what the quarterback's supposed to do. The
What you mean?
quarterback
That's
not
not what
supposed
he's
to
supposed
run.
to.
The
The
quarterback's supposed to,
quarterback,
the
the
quarterback's
quarterback's
supposed to
supposed to
throw.
do what it takes to win.
Nah. The quarterback's supposed to throw. They not. That's not a running position. That is
Oh my
you
God.
run when you
You,
don't have anything else to throw to.
no, you
That's what you're supposed to
score.
do.
You set
That's
your
what you're
team
supposed
up to win. That's your job as the quarterback. And I don't
to do.
care how you do it.
The 1,000 yards is not it. If another quarterback throw for 40 touchdowns and you throw for 24, come on, man, you ain't supposed to get it over
And
that
a
guy.
1,000 yards rushing?
Josh Allen had rushing yards too. You
Yes, he
think Josh Allen
did.
don't run the
That's
ball?
why you think he got the MVP?
Because they push him to the front on his mediocre stats, even on his mediocre years.
That's what's up.
On his
Okay.
mediocre years, they still push him ahead.
We got Monday night.
That's why he ended up getting his ass spanked every year. And don't nobody say nothing about that.
Uh,
Don't nobody say
Listen
nothing
to
about
me.
he gets spanked every year.
Jair Alexander going to the Ravens is putting them over the top.
Zaire Alexander, the corner.
The
Yeah, the
corner.
corner.
Now you got
The corner
you
that
got
the Falcons let
Alexander on
go.
one side and you got Humphreys on the other, which is
That's
safety
big.
Hamilton. Hey,
That's
dude,
that's
and you
fair.
got Roquan. You got Roquan in the middle.
In the middle.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
I I would admit that by name, but I saw some highlights last year where Brown was baking Alexander. He was baking him. He
Okay,
was that game where they played. He was baking him.
okay.
It
All
kind of made
right.
me
I
rethink
mean,
it a little bit, but we'll see.
one receiver was baking it, but I mean, hey, we will see. Let's get to this Monday night game. It's probably going to be a snoozer. We got the Bears at home against the Vikings. The Vikings are 1.5 point road favorites, which I do not understand. I am going with the Bears. Like I told you before, I think Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen adds a lot to this Bears team. Dennis Allen, great defensive coordinator, not a great head coach. I think it's proven. I don't know if he's going to get another head coaching jobs after he's flamed out with the Raiders and now with the Saints. He's a great defensive coordinator. I think he's going to add that defensive element for the Bears. Ben Johnson is going to add the creativity to the offense. I got the Bears winning this game. What you got, Dell?
I'm going with the Vikings. I know the young quarterback's in there. Basically, this is rookie season, but I
Mm-hmm.
just don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in Caleb Williams yet. He's very shaky. His training camp, he got some training camp footage out there where he was in some accuracy drills, just looking terrible. Uh, but from what I can see, he's still holding on to the ball too much. And I don't know if Ben Johnson not watching it and not telling him, but he's still holding on to the ball a little too long. And you can't do that against the Vikings defense. You just can't. They coming after you. So I got the Vikings winning this one. Pretty close game though, because I'm still wondering what JJ McCarthy going to do. Is he going to continue from that miracle preseason he had before he got hurt, or is he going to act like a rookie this year? So it's still a question mark there. But I think defensively the Vikings will win this game. Low scoring game too, by the way.
Mm. Chills.
Under.
These are two evenly matched teams to me. Um, I'm not impressed with either quarterback. Neither one of them got a running game.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, I'm just going. I'll go with the home team, and it's strictly because it's the home team.
I hear you.
I'm not impressed with Minnesota at all. You got one receiver who can catch. And that's the end of it.
Is Addison on suspension?
Suspended.
He's
Yeah.
Suspended the first 3 games, so he's not there.
Hey, but they did bring back the mighty Adam Thielen, so
That will help. That'll help get that'll get a couple first downs for him. He'll be in the right place. But
Right.
he ain't separating from nobody no more.
No.
Yeah. He's a good veteran receiver to have out there. So, I mean, hey.
It's nostalgic.
Definitely.
Yeah. But like I told you,
He had 1,000 yards. He lost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the Panthers.
he played well with the Panthers.
Yeah, he did.
Well.
I think he did most of that when not Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton was the quarterback.
Definitely some of the time.
He know how to find a seam. He know how to still get in that seam of his own.
Yeah, he's a good veteran quarterback. So, all right. Well, Chills, appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Look, shout out to y'all too, man. The podcast game is not easy. It takes preparation, dedication, and a will to constantly do it. And I salute y'all. I see a lot that's starting to flame out,
Thank
but
you,
y'all
homie.
still here.
Appreciate you.
Anytime I'll be a guest on the Voice of Region. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. Thanks for having me.
No doubt.
Good to see you,
Appreciate
homie.
you. Yes. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Holla.